What's up YouTube? Kevin here with Capatain Hook'd Fishing. It's Friday morning, just got off work. I'm off the next 3 days, so thought I'd come out here and do a little fishing this morning. We had a ton of rain last night. Storm came in I guess about 11-12 o'clock last night. It was just a downpour all night long. Got some flash flooding in the areas and things like that. The water here is up quite a bit because the pond the water comes in off the creek over there into the pond. But I'm going to start out today. I'm going to start with my punching rig that we used yesterday and hooked into that one pretty nice little bass. And I've got a fluke on the other side, so we're going to walk around. I'm going to try to hit some of these weed beds and things around the edge of the pond here and see what we can get into. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll be back. I think what we're going to do right now is rig up this punching rig. This is the one we got in the mystery tackle box yesterday. And I'm going to rig it up on my spinning rod here. I'm a little better with pitching on that than I am on my bait caster. My bait caster needs some new lines, so it's starting to get quite a few backlashes and things. But let's just walk through the steps here. I've seen these before, didn't really know what they were for until I got them yesterday and I did a little research on YouTube. But these are your weight stops. The best way to take care of that is you grab one of the little wires there with the weight stop on it. You're gonna thread it like you're threading a needle right through the eye there, and I'll pull it up, I don't know, about yay far, plenty of room. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull your tag line and your main line tight, and then just push right onto it. Now here, to get this undone, what you want to do is you want to grab your tag line. If you can figure out which one your tag line is. It is this one. Let's pull it some more. Pull it on up and get a little. Okay. And you're going to pull your tag line all the way out. Basically, that's what you end up with. And then your tag line comes out down here. Of course, we don't want it this far up, so what I'm going to do is take my line and where I had, or my clippers here, and when I had my line pinched together, I'm going to snap that off because that's probably not a very good place to tie a knot. So I'm going to slide this up just a little bit farther. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our punching rig. This is a 1/4 ounce tungsten. I'm going to thread it right through the top of it, right out of the bottom. So this is what we got now. And you can see what the stopper does when it hits. It keeps that from sliding all the way up your rod, or all the way up your line there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our hook. This is the hook that came yesterday in the mystery tackle box. Got a good bait keeper on the end there and there. We're just going to tie our hook onto this piece. I just like a good old-fashioned, I call it my grandpa knot because that's what my grandpa taught me to tie. It's a good strong knot, and I just go 6-8 times, something like that, right back through the line down there, and then I'll bring it back through the top line here, and then dampen it a little bit and pull it tight. And that right there is a super tight knot. Alright, so then we're going to clip our tag line on. A lot of times I will take and clip it off just a little bit longer than normal. The reason I do that is when that's down, that's not going to bother the fish anyway. So then you take your trailer. I'm debating on whether to use the Catch-Go Wrecking Crawl, which produced yesterday, or the big bite baits here, just because of the color of the water. This has a little more light to it. This is a little bit darker. I think I'm going to go with the Wrecking Crawl. This is going to, these things stink. Let's get one of these out. And here's what we got. Good looking crawl. I mean, that's about as realistic as you're going to get right there. You got the legs, you got antennas, you got claws, you got everything you need. But then what we're going to do here Just thread it right through there, and then pull it all the way up. I'm going to turn it around first. Try to keep it as straight as possible. Slide it up over that keeper. And you've even got that second keeper there. And normally what I'll do on this is I'll leave a little bit where that tungsten weight can click on the end of the hook there. We're just going to pull it through, and very, 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 very important, you've got to bury the tip of that nose. That keeps it weedless, because you're going to be in the weeds with this thing. So basically what we've got our hook with our trailer, got our tungsten skirt here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my weight stopper, I'm going to pull it down, and I like it about an inch or so from there. So that way what you get is a little action that way. But let's go down just a tad more, about right there. Alright, we're rigged up. Let me put this stuff back in the truck, and we'll go try it out. We're rigged up. Let's walk around a little bit and see what we can get into here. There's a bunch of grass right underneath there. And I'm trying to punch through. A lot of times what I'll do, I'll let it sit for a second, then I'll give it a good twitch up, and then let it fall right back down, because it's going to sink right back through that grass with that weight. And it's a lot of this right here, a lot of cleaning the grass and stuff off, because it's going to go through that grass and you're going to bring some back with you. Just get it up as high as I can and let it fall straight down, so it punches all the way through that. There we go. Got him. Got him punching the grass. Little bitty thing. But I took it right in the deepest part of that over there, and he hit it. Got to pay attention to your line, because it's usually just a subtle little twitch. There's the little fella. Took that big old punching rig. Let's get him back in the water there. Well, that's how it's done. I mean, you just get it down there in that grass, and he butchered that little thing. He's so small. Get it down where you normally wouldn't want to cast. And that's where they're at. Alright, give me a few minutes to get all this tangled out. Alright folks, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go home and get a little rest, do some chores. Got to get those out of the way. The wife's already called asking about that. Going to get that knocked out, take me a little nap, and get ready to spend some quality time with the wife this weekend. But we used the punching rig today. Didn't have a whole lot of luck. We did catch one little bass right in the middle of a grassy area that people would never fish because you couldn't get to it. But basically the rig itself, here we go again. You've got your weight stopper right there on your line, on your main line. You've got your skirt, weighted skirt, tungsten is what this one is. That stopper is going to keep that skirt from pulling too far down when you're punching it through the grass. It's going to keep it right there, keep everything nice and tight. Then you've got your hook with your trailer on it. I've changed up the trailer on this one just for a little bit better color. But what you want to do, what I try to do anyway, is I try to pitch it as high as I can over top of the pad that I'm trying to hit. Once it's over that, I want it to fall straight down into that pad. And when it does, it's going to fall down like a missile. It's going to hit that pad, it's going to go all the way through it, and it's going to go all the way to the bottom. I'll leave it there for a couple seconds. The bite we had yesterday, it hit the water, it hit the bottom, and as soon as it hit the bottom, we had the bite. Same thing here today. We got that little one right in the middle of a pad that nobody wants to fish. But I'll leave it down there for a few seconds. I'll twitch it up. When I bring it up, I let all the slack go, just so it falls straight back down. Back up to the top and let it fall straight back down. What that does is it gives it that action, up and down action. If you got a good trailer on it with some good appendages and antennas and little legs and all that good stuff, it's going to attract those fish. Anyway, had a good time. I'm really impressed with the punching rig. Definitely going to be using it this summer. Today probably wasn't a very good day. Somebody blowing their horn at me. But probably wasn't a pretty good day. It wasn't really hot and sunny. No reason for the bass to be way up underneath there right now when they can cruise the shoreline. But we'll definitely be using it again this summer. Looking forward to it. Anyway, I'm out of here. I got chores to do. The honey-do list is calling. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to enjoy mine. Get my grandson this weekend. Me and him's going to do a little fishing, do us a YouTube video. Always enjoy that. He enjoys it because he gets to teach people how to fish. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, and remember, take a kid fishing.